Hello guys, welcome back. This is our set tutorial, and in today's tutorial we are going to be looking at adding images here. We are going to be looking at how to add images to your web page. So without wasting much time, let's start. I'm still in this HTML file, the file we are going to be using throughout the bootcamp. So let's create a new heading and call that image, say images. All right, so let's see. If you want to add an image to your web page, it is done by using the image tag or the image element. And since this element does not take any text, it doesn't take any text, just like unlike the paragraph and then the heading, which takes text, sorry. The image tag doesn't take text, so it is a self-closing tag. What I'm trying to say is that the image tag doesn't have a closing tag, so it is simply written by typing img, not image. No, it is img. And then this image tag takes one main attribute. I'm going to be talking about the alt later, but then the attribute that each and every image tag is expected to have. Without this attribute, the image isn't going to appear. This is called the source, which is written as src. It stands for source. This actually gives the path or the URL of the image which you want to display in your browser. So let me go and download an image from this site on splash.com. They have real cool images there. Oh, I missed that. On splash.com. Alright, so let's try saving this image. Sorry about my internet connection. Alright, so let's view this image. Let's rename it and call it Raytex image, and let's cut this image and paste it where we are actually having this. Alright, so the image has been pasted in the folder, and now let's get back to our Visual Studio Code. So we open the folder by simply pressing Ctrl+B, and the image is showing. That's the current folder we are in. Ctrl+B, use this site. Alright, so we just simply type the name of, since this image is in the same folder as this file over here, you can access the image by simply typing the name of the image. Had it not been in the same file, we would have directed this to the folder in which the image is. So we have used the path of the image. But since it is here, you can just type Raytex img.jpg because that's the extension here. Please make sure the extension is the same with respect to spelling and case. So we can save this and view it in our browser. We refresh and we see this image showing here, but this is way big. It is way big. So what you want to do is to reduce the size of this image. We would like to reduce the size of this image. And how is that done? So to do that, another attribute is specified, and this attribute is called the width. And it's in pixels or percentage. When we say pixels are points which are used in, should I say, image processing. Let me put it that way. Take them as points or grid lines on an image, and then percentage actually references the amount of space with respect to the screen that the image is going to take. So let's specify this to be, say, 500 pixels. Let's save. We refresh and our image has been scaled down. The width now 500 pixels, and the browser automatically sets the height. However, you can set the height yourself. Let's see, a height of, let's say, 300 pixels. We save this and we refresh as well, and the height has reduced a bit. Let me make it something really significant so you can see the change. Let me make the height 100 pixels, and then hit the refresh, and now you see the height has reduced. But then to make the image more nicer, it is advisable to specify just one attribute, whether height or width, and your browser automatically sets the other for you. Now let's look at one more attribute that the image tag or the image element takes, which is called the alt attribute. The function of this alt attribute is that just in case the image fails to show, should anything happen which will cause the image to fail to show, the text you put in the alt is what is going to be displayed. So let's say my image. And then one more thing the alt does is that when someone is using a screen reader, when it gets to the image, the part of this image section, it reads aloud what you specified in the alt, the value you gave to the alt attributes. So let's save this and refresh, and nothing has shown, nothing shows here. My image isn't showing here. But then let's change something here. Let me adjust the letter. So now what I've done is I've changed the name over here. So it means there is no file, there's no image like this on my computer or in this folder I'm working in. So this is going to be a break in the image. The image isn't going to show. You refresh, and now you see the source is showing my image here, because the link or the URL or the file path we specified isn't in the folder, sorry. So when something like that happens, the alt actually displays. However, you can also use an image on a different web page in your website, by simply using the URL of that image. Let's try that and see. Let me copy this. And let me paste, and let me change this take over here. Let's find a pretty cool image here. Alright, we copy image address, we move back to our code editor, we paste. So let's save this and refresh. Alright, you see that image is also showing here. Alright, so these are the two main ways in which you can include images in your web page. This is where we'll be ending today. In our next tutorial, we're going to be looking at how to use images as links. That's when you click on the image, it links you to another web page. Thank you very much for your time. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so, and then turn on the notifications so that when any video is uploaded, you will not be left out. Thank you once more for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.